Hey YouTube, just a quick review, show the features off of the new Ridgid Pro Gear system Gen 2.0, the bottom rolling box. Compare it to the Gen 1 rolling box. First thing we'll notice is the latches. They've got the conventional latches like the other boxes. They've moved them to the front. The lid is now hinged. Also on the lid, they've got the detents for the small parts organizer that's coming. So you can put a parts organizer on each side. It'll work with a conventional latch. Put two of them on there, you can put another box on top. Let's look at the Gen 1. We had a latch on each side that we would undo. We could put a padlock there on each side. If we undo those, you actually have to lift the lid off and set it to the side. So what we found out when using it for several years, we've had, not this particular box, but the bottom rolling box has been using them for over 10 years. What we would do is we would leave the bottom box connected to whatever box was on top of it. So you undo both the latches. You want to get in the bottom, you just take that whole box off. So that's an easy way to store the lid and keep up with it, not have a lid flopping around on a job site. Just keep it on the box. You want to cover your tools back up, just take that box, set it on top. You're done. The new box, it's hinged. It also has spring tension to hold it up, open. So we've got that. Inside we got a little parts organizer. It's just like the box parts organizer in the medium box. They're interchangeable. It'll go in the back, but it won't go in the front on the big box. It just falls in. Medium box you can put it in the front or the back. Large box only in the back. Set that off to the side. This box, measurement wise, we're going to get the same width as the Gen 1, 20 and a half, and then front to back on the Gen 1 box, 13 and a half. On this box, 12 and a half. So we lost just a little bit front to back on this one. Depth wise though, this is 12 and a half inches, the Gen 1. The Gen 2, 14 inches. So again, a couple inches of height where we lost that little bit of room front to back. So this little stay open, closed, handle up or down, it doesn't matter. The new box has 9-inch plastic wheels with a rubber overmold on them. And it even says on it 9-inch by 2 inches for the size of the wheel. The old box had its little 7-inch wheel, just put on with a cap. The new wheels actually have a nut holding it on. All right. So if you look down at the side, you'll notice this box has some regular locking features on the bottom of the box. That's because this handle, to lower it, it takes two hands instead of one hand like the old one. 2 fingers, let it down. That's as low as it goes. You're like, man, that's high. But there's an orange lever right here. Lift, tilt forward just a little bit with the box, and the wheels come off. This box has the same fix and go locking system like the other small box and medium box. And this set of wheels and handles has the fix and go tabs that lock into this box. So now the box is a large box all by itself without wheels. The nice thing on that is, I'm set the Gen 1 box back right here. Now you can take this large box and it will fit with a stack of the other boxes. Bottom box anymore. It can be a large box, large deep box. Hangs off just the front, just the hair, but stacks up. So if you're stacking your gear, rolling it in, you can do that. The medium box, small box won't fit on the wheels right there. Only the large box will. And hook that back up. All I have to do is tilt it slightly to fix and go tabs underneath it. And there it is. All right, so one more neat thing. Squeeze the two handles here, lift this bar up. Just has two positions, all the way up, all the way down. If you look close on the top of the handle here, these are 8/32 threaded screw holes that the small box brackets holes here line up. You can mount these small box brackets on the top of this handle, and then as you carry your cart system out, you can have your small box hanging up here. You can take the middle box out. You can open the bottom box still by having all your small parts and hand tools in this top box here. So instead of having to unstack the top box and set it on the ground to get to the middle box or the bottom box, you can leave your top hand tool box or parts, organizer, whatever you want on the top here, and leave that tool on the top. So unfortunately, I've only got some 1-inch 8/32 screws. I'm gonna get some longer ones and I'll show a video on that. And that's it for the bottom rolling case, Gen 2, Ridgid. All right, so I was really wrong on this part of the video. The brackets do fit on the handles with the 8/32 screws, but the width is incorrect. These handles are only 15 inches apart, and the fix and go brackets have to be 16 inches apart for the case to fit on there correctly. Home Depot, when they temporarily posted these on the website, showed the case hanging on the brackets like this. So I don't know if they're going to make some other brackets. I mean, it would only have to be offset 1/2 inch to each side to make 16 inches, and then this would work. If not, then we need to CAD up some drawings and 3D print some of these brackets that have a 1/2 inch offset. Then we can use them on the case. So here I've got it temporarily hanging. It's kind of halfway hanging on each bracket to kind of show you what it looks like on their picture from the website. You can open the top box. You can take the middle box out. You can open the bottom box. So on a job site, this would be a lot more helpful than having to take all the boxes apart to get in the bottom box, middle box, whatever. So right now, this is just looks like maybe an error with their engineers. They had planned on doing this, and then they realized, hey, you're 15 inches, we're 16 inches, but they left the holes in there. They're threaded. The brackets do fit. They just don't line up with the box. So here it is. I'm going to show a tape measure showing you that it is 15 inches. But I think this is something that we could get corrected. Either 3D print our own brackets, or maybe Ridgid's got some in the works that they're going to sell to us. One feature that I failed to mention on any of the videos is there's a handle on all 3 of these boxes now. Before, when we picked these up, if we try to grab them from the side, we would use these silver or the black handles with a little rubber grip. But now there's a hand detent with some places to grab on each side of the box, so it makes it a lot easier to pick up each box. I know the video is getting long, but I just want to show you the wall brackets, mounting them on some open studs. This is the small brackets with a small box. It hangs on there. You can open the box, close the box. The instructions say to mount them 16 inches apart between the brackets. There's a slight tilt out on the bottom, give a little more support, keep them from sagging. A level fits nice across the top. It's easy to do. 16 inches isn't quite enough. The box won't quite open all the way. You can see it's hitting here, and their their paperwork at the end shows them spaced much further apart than just this 16 inches right here. But just want to show you quick on how the wall system worked and how it looked. But that's it. You got any questions, post them in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Thanks for watching.